Hey guys, Angry here, and today we're discussing wealth building tips for millennials. You know, those 25 to 37-year olds that are walking around wearing their pop collars and listening to Dave Matthews. And yeah, I'm just going to play the intro. Want to go ahead and thank these patrons right here, and I want to do a special thank you to these patrons: Sharky, Mickey Turner, GNU, Link Neurons, Cryptonomy Royale 2.5, B Bax, Brian A. Pierre Martel, David Herrera, Dead Loss, F8 Crusader, Gabriel Prince, Goo Monster, Hansky, Iceberg 88, John Charles Clark Jr., Joshua Flores, Levi Abram, Mocking Moniker, Nature Monk, Raymond Zuniga, Red Pill Blue Mage, Saint Everett, CPO Americana, Scott Veman, Thomas Danielle, Timothy Bruce Leoza, and David Strong. You guys are amazing, and thank you for your continued support. So guys, today we're going to be discussing some wealth building tips for the millennials, all right? Now, these are general tips that everyone can really apply to their own life, but a lot of millennials are kind of going in a direction today where they don't really know where they're going, okay? So the first tip I'm going to be discussing is that, first off, millennials, your future self will want to retire. And this is something a lot of millennials don't actually think about, because right now they're not thinking decades ahead, but neither did most people when they were the age of millennials who are now near retirement or actually at retirement age. So let's consider this. Let's look at these facts. Only 20% of seniors have $10,000. Guys, listen to this very carefully. Only 20% of seniors have $10,000. 20%. A third of people near retirement age will live in poverty for the rest of their lives, and most families have saved $104,000 for retirement. This is how frightening it is, okay? You have the unique opportunity to do much better than this, but keep in mind that you're not going to have Social Security, pensions, any of those. And 401k, the government's going to take that, kids. The government's going to take that, so don't even count on that. All right? So listen, with that out of the way, don't buy a house. You guys are going to say, what the heck? The marketing propaganda for the real estate industry has always called a house an investment. Bros, a house is not an investment. A house is a liability. You hear me? A house is a liability. It's something that I learned in business school. House is a liability. Think about it carefully. You buy a house and then you go live in the house, right? So you buy a house, you go live in the house, and now you're investing all of this money into the house. But guess what? That house won't be paid off for decades. All right? And the way that market value of the housing today is so overvalued that you've got things that grandma paid $25,000 in 1960 for something that she's selling for $1 million today. All right? You know, the boomers are selling us their junk. Don't fall into that trap. A house is a liability. They say that, statistically more millennial women than millennial men are purchasing houses today. All right? Let me tell you this. Again, a house is a liability. Okay? A house is a liability. The actual gains from a house, unless you're looking into a rental property, and even then you have to be very careful, a house is a liability. If you're buying a house to go live in it, that's not a good investment. You're going to end up wasting much more money than you will end up ever making back from it. Next up, we want to talk about make investments, okay? You want to invest. So a lot of people in their 20s say, I want to invest, but I'm paying back my student loans. People in their 30s say, I want to invest, but I have a mortgage and kids now. People in their 40s say, I want to invest, but I'm putting my kids through college now. People in their 50s say, darn it, I have no retirement. So here's what you're going to do. First up, 401k is not a good investment. I know many of you are going to think that 401k is a great investment right now. They're going, like I said, the government is going to take that. All right. It's okay to put away a small amount of money in your 401k in just in case if you'd like to. But all of that stuff is really going to go out the window. Your most optimal investment right now is not even the stock market. It's actually in cryptocurrency. Investing in cryptocurrency is your best bet right now for securing your future and actually having something that can actually gain. For example, if you invest $1,000 in the stock market today, you know, to turning $1,000 into $10,000 is not as easy as it sounds in the stock market. But in cryptocurrency, you can turn $1,000 into $1 million. You can turn $100 into $100,000, and I'm being very serious. All right, by being an early investor, buying when the markets are low, when markets are low, and selling when the markets are high. Okay. This is the key to really investing, and cryptocurrency is the best place right now for most young people. So that's another very big tip. If you're like just learning about cryptocurrency or you still don't understand it, again, cryptocurrency, there's a pretty huge learning curve. You don't want to just jump in knowing nothing. You can actually go over to my website. I've talked about it plenty of times, which is cryptomoney.academy. The link to that website is actually in the description of the video. You can head over there and you can take the cryptocurrency course. It's cryptomoney.academy. You can take the cryptocurrency course. I just put up the link for you, and it's in the description of the video. And you can take Introduction to Cryptocurrency. You can take, what else is there? We've got Intro to Cryptocurrency. We've got Day Trading, Cryptocurrency for a Living. And we also have How to Buy Bitcoins Anonymously and Through Secret Methods. Those are some courses we have offering right now. Prices are very good and they're very in debt. A lot of young people need to take these courses. Right now, crypto is actually skyrocketing. I'll discuss that in another video. But yeah, let's continue on. All right. Stop getting more degrees. This is another thing. You guys are like, what the heck? Okay, did you know that our collective student loan debt is now over $1 trillion? It's actually $1.5 trillion and growing. And women actually hold almost $1 trillion of that, or about $1 trillion of that. And we keep going back to getting more degrees. What the heck? And you might know someone like this. There aren't any jobs for insert their degree here. Lawyers get paid a lot, don't they? Yeah, I think I'll go to law school. And you know what happens next? They get the degree and surprise, they can't find a job. All right, I get it. You might not have known exactly what career you wanted when you were in college, right? Or you might really need another degree to get the job you want. But before you commit, think strategically about your end game. Otherwise, you'll end up like the following people. And I'll read some of these comments for you. One person says, when I finish pharmacy school in 2 years, I'll have around $240,000 in school loan debt, $160,000 still in graduate school. Whoa, wow, $160,000. Yeah. Like I'm actually looking at some of these for you guys, and it's like reading some of these things that people have actually written. All right, regarding their own debt, and it's not pretty. Okay, like college debt, student loan debt. It's a sad, sad thing. I'm telling you guys, I remember some really tough days back then. I'm telling you, beans are no joke. And a lot of young people, they still seem to think it's a joke until they have to live that life. And they think it's not forever. Here you guys go. So here's what I'm looking at, all right? So the first one is, when I finish pharmacy school in 2 years, I'll have around $240,000 in school loan debt. Guys, $240,000, oh my gosh. All right, $160,000 still in graduate loans. By the way, guys, I actually have $160,000 right now in student loan debt, just to let you know. But I got 2 masters and I was halfway done with my doctorate. So at least I got something to show. All right, 90,000 from 5 years at University of Missouri. Currently making $12 an hour. Payments of $1,200 a month for 15 years. Going to be hard to come by. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! That actually seems a little low in my opinion. $186,336 drowning right now. $100,000 master's history useless. Thankfully, I actually have a master's in health, so I can actually go work as a certified health educator in many different fields. Thank God. So like, I actually have something that a lot of doctors don't have. This will make everyone feel better. $412,000. Zero contribution from my family. This is from undergrad and medical school. I will never be able to pay it off. Oh my gosh. 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 All right, guys. Don't be like those people. See those people right there? Don't be like those people. Okay, millennials? Now, here's another tip for you. Become wealthy, not rich, okay? So, for example, a lot of people think, well, I can drive a nice Audi R8, right, for over $100,000, all right? Now, I want you guys to really think carefully. I want you guys to really think carefully about this, because it's not funny. It's not funny. It's pretty sad. It's sad when you're old and you can't even take care of yourself anymore, and you're struggling, and you can't. I'm telling you guys, like everyone thinks it's fun and games. Everyone thinks it's fun and games until you can't buy your medication. I'm telling you. All right, this is a story. All right, this is one I want to read to you guys. So here's an Audi R8 that retails for over $100,000. On Cure, the guy who bought this car wrote about his experience. What he had to say was fascinating. Another piece of advice for anyone looking to get a supercar is to work your way up slowly, so you can get more and more comfortable with the higher car payments. Oh shoot! I went from an M3 to 911, now V10 8 of R8 in the last 2 to 3 years, and the four-figure R8 payments isn't hard to swallow, since I've been used to making similar payments on the 911. Do you see what happened here? A BMW M3 used to be good enough. Then it wasn't. A Porsche 911 used to be good enough. Then it wasn't. Now an Audi R8 is good enough until it isn't. Oh my gosh. Maybe this guy is rich. To pay for these cars, he must be. But being rich isn't the same thing as being wealthy. Most people think these are the same thing, but they are not. Here, let me show you what I mean. You can be rich if you make $250,000 a year, spend $250,000 a year, and have zero in savings. In fact, 47% of Americans can't come up with $400 for an emergency. And this includes a lot of rich people. Oh my gosh. Guys, I remember a story where I went to my friend's sister's house, and his brother-in-law was the vice president of one of the largest telecommunication companies in New York. And I'm expecting to go and meet this amazing guy. I'm like, oh my gosh, this guy's the vice president of this company. It's one of the biggest telecommunication companies in New York. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I'm gonna meet this guy. And I head over to his place. And I go inside, and his wife is there, and the house that they're living in cost almost $1 million. And it's not even all that. It's in a better neighborhood. And I'm saying that very pessimistically. Better neighborhood. All right. It cost almost $1 million. It's not even a very big house. And I go inside and I look inside and they have almost no furniture. And I'm like, what the heck is this? And you know, his sister, my brother, my friend's sister, she's sitting around just like painting, like just painting pictures because she doesn't work. You know, she doesn't have time for that crap. And I'm wondering where the heck is where's her husband? And he's upstairs putting the kids to bed because you know she can't be bothered with that. It was a bad experience. And then this guy comes downstairs and like he's not dressed really well. And he's the vice president of one of the largest telecommunication companies in New York. And it frightened the heck out of me. It frightened the heck out of me. And I'm looking at this guy. I got angry. I was thinking to myself, no, bro, you can't be here living like this. Nah, bro. No, bro. You cannot be here living like this. You're living in damn near poverty. You cannot work at this company, have this title, and you're living in damn near poverty. All right. I was pissed off. I kept my mouth shut, but I was pissed off. All right, guys. So listen, that's another thing. Don't get married. It costs too much. Don't get married. It costs too much. But yeah, I think you guys are getting it now. I think you guys are starting to get it right now, all right? So just to review, all right? Don't buy a house, okay? Don't buy a house. You can become wealthy, not rich, okay? Become wealthy, not rich. In other words, don't go around trying to look rich. Instead, actually save your money, all right? Invest your money in cryptocurrency. Stop getting more degrees, all right? Don't be like me. Don't go for that other degree. Let me tell you, I'm going to be honest with you about these degrees, okay? Because I'm a millennial. You know the reason why we keep getting these degrees? Because we want to be special little snowflakes. Because we like the validation of having a title in front of our names and people saying that, oh my goodness, he's someone of value. She's someone of value. Most of these people only go to medical school because they want validation. I'm just being honest with you. Most of these people only go to med school because they want validation. They want to, being able to say that they're a doctor means that they actually did something that someone else couldn't do, so they actually have some value in this world, all right? Because, I mean, where do you think the whole special little snowflake crap came from? That's where it came from. I'm just being honest with you, all right? The reason why we all keep getting these more and more useless degrees is because we all still want to be special little snowflakes. Stop with that crap, okay? You need to go out there and actually build some wealth for yourself. Actually do something, okay? Create something, but don't go and get another degree because it's not going to help you. It's only going to hurt you and make your life worse. Start investing in cryptocurrency, as I mentioned, and don't just try to jump in, not knowing what you're doing. Take a course. Go over to cryptomoney.academy. Right now we have 3 courses. They're actually on sale. The Introduction to Cryptocurrency course is $129 right now. It's going up to $150 on April 2nd. The Introduction to Day Trading Cryptocurrency for a Living. A lot of people need to take this course. That one's $149. It's going to $159 on April 2nd. And then How to Buy Bitcoins Anonymously and Through Secret Methods. That one's $99. It's going to $110 on... It's going to $110 on April 2nd. Go and check these courses out because, again, guys, right now we are entering some tough times. This is basically our only shot, okay? It's our only shot right now. Links in the description of the video. I'm telling you guys, this is what you got to do if you want to get ahead. It's what you gotta do. Deadlust says snowflakes need to work a job and start a budget before they do anything else. Guys, I'm gonna read this comment from Deadlust in the comment section. He says in the chat, he says snowflakes need to work a job and start a budget before they do anything else. Mickey says the stock market is crashing in April because companies can't buy their stocks back during April. Guys, the economy is nosediving. I'm gonna be putting on another video for you guys, and it's funny because as things are going downhill, crypto is skyrocketing up more. Bitcoin is back up above 4,000. It's actually heading to like 4,200. But hey, sit on your hands, guys. Sit on your hands. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed these tips. Let me know if there's some tips that you think that should have been on the list that weren't on the list. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and smash that like button. Definitely go and subscribe to my Instagram. If you go follow me on Instagram, if you want to stay in touch. Also, head over to patreon.com if you want to get wealth building tips. Sign up for the crypto and wealth building tier. I post tons of tips, tricks, the cryptocurrencies that you should be investing in, all of these things. So if you want to jump into this, if you want to become a part of that and start investing in crypto and building wealth, definitely go and join the wealth building tier on crypto on patreon.com/angrymctal. The link's in the description of the video, or picked up a crypto course on cryptomoney.academy. Let me see here. Cryptonomy says, Angry, absolutely true. I was going for that tram last night. This individual was standing there with a smirk, thinking I'd give validation. Nope. I said, what are you, a spy? Oh my goodness. Tim says, my store will never accept cryptocurrency in their 25-year business. Oh well. Let me see here. Nikki says, I will be sending you a video on the crash from Money GPS. I did actually see one from Mickey discussing that. Anyway, guys, let me know if you enjoyed this video. Let me know what other topics you'd like to see me possibly cover. Love God, get money, and cheers.